So, my wonderfuls, it is dinner time. Now, this is just some ground turkey. It has nothing on top of it but a little bit of cumin. So, that's that. But this right here, fresh, garden fresh. There's some red peppers and some asparagus in here right now. And a bunch of seasoning. Why is there a bunch of seasoning? Because I like a bunch of seasoning. What else is going in here, you say? You'll find out in a minute. What goes in next is chopped, diced tomatoes. Okay? That's what goes in. That's just going to sit and simmer. I'll be back. Next, a couple of cubes of rutabaga. Wait for it. Now, onion. Bloop. All right, hold on one second. Had to get all the onion in the pot. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I shall return. What else could she possibly be adding, you say? Bam. If I can pick up my damn thing, I'll add it. Voila. Let's fold that right on in there. This is on low, by the way, because you just can't speed perfection. So let's just get it all coated. I would tell you the seasonings that I used, but I can't remember everything that I put in here. I know there's thyme and there's turmeric and oregano, and voila. I'm not finished. There's one more ingredient, but you'll have to wait a few minutes. Actually, what you could do right now is put your meat in. You can do that because you'll need that pot. So go ahead, put that in there. There's no need to stir it right now. Just put the top on it. Let it keep sizzling. Be right back. Okay, so I said we'll need this pot again. I don't know about you, but I like to infuse my own oils. So if you have some coconut or some olive oil or some avocado oil and a little sesame oil, just mix you up some and infuse your own flavors, you know, and get that going. And then just bam, 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 bam. That is more than enough. And I'll see you back in a second. Okay, this next step is totally your choice. Do not use a whole jar. Just put a little bit of tomato paste. Unless you feel like cutting up a shitload of tomatoes to make your own paste. I cheat. Now this is totally up to you as well. You can get you a fresh pineapple. Get you one of these little jobbies. I've had this one for years, so I'm not sure if Walmart still has them or not, but core it, cut it, and add it to the top. So a couple of years ago, my son got me this wonderful little gadget, and it does thick or thin noodles, okay? Veggeti, that's what it's called, a Veggeti. And I will be grabbing some of my babies and putting them in this olive oil that I told you about earlier. I'll be right back because I need 2 hands. I have my wonderful little helper here. I'm going to show you how it's coming out. And you just push it and you spin it and your Veggeti comes out thick or thin. It's perfect. Now when it gets down to the little bit and you can't use your hand, it comes with this little handy dandy tool that you stick in the end and you keep on twisting. Once you get your Veggeti cut up, just make sure everything's coated with the oil. And look at that. Bam. And then put your lid on it and then do your zucchini and squash how you like it. We kind of like ours with a little crunch, so this won't be too long. So I'm going to turn it back down to low. I'm going to put the lid on it. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to turn it off. And then this here should be nice and simmering at the moment. And now mix in your little bit of tomato paste. You could have done it when you put it in there if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. But I guess if you do it ahead of time while it's simmering, you have more of that little tomato paste throughout. But that's it. And then what do you do after that? You put this on top of these and you have a delicious spaghetti or Veggeti. Yep, bam, bam, bam. Gonna let that simmer until they're ready to eat. It's not gonna hurt nothing to just let it simmer because it's not gonna dry out. It's in its own juice. Bon appetito. See you next time.